Thank you so much for checking out the very first podcast for Top Rated MMA. This episode, we're kicking it off with Alan Howcroft, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter out of the UK. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
If I fall down, there's no one to catch me. Nobody's witnessing. If I go down, you're going with me. I'm taking you with me.
Nice bit. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks for hopping on and talking with me, man. I appreciate it, dude. This is the first time that you and I have actually ever spoke. We've just kind of exchanged through social media and stuff.
That's right. It's how long have we been speaking? About 6 years or something?
Yeah, so I launched Top Rated in 2012, and it was like you actually helped me have the first sponsored event ever back in August of 2012 out there in Oklahoma. So it was rad, man. I don't know how we ended up doing that, but it was so cool to be on the same banner with like Defense Soap and Swole Nutrition and Fight Chicks, and it was it was August of 2012, and you had like, I think you were like the main event or main like show sponsor.
That's right. We actually worked it, so we had, instead of the red corner and the blue corner, we had the Athlete Bay corner and the Defense Soap corner.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
That was a promoter in Oklahoma called
what was
Larry
that?
Stock.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
Is that sound about right?
I think it was,
yeah. He does a lot of work out there in Oklahoma.
Okay.
I think it was just a bit of a coincidence how we came speaking, me and Larry.
Okay.
And it just kind of escalated from there, and it was a bit crazy.
Yeah.
He's, as far as I know, he's still in the MMA business.
Okay.
So he's still going pretty strong. So
yeah, and oddly enough, you also helped me have our first UK sponsored fighter with Chris Wright, who lives in Oklahoma now.
That's yeah. I'm sure he saw his fights. It didn't go his way.
Right. Yeah.
But what was so funny about that fight is the commentators. He was completely unknown. Nobody knew who he was.
Yeah.
And obviously the commentators had to say something. So they were making up all sorts of things, saying Chris, the Russian with the Russian heritage.
Okay. That's awesome.
And, the other guy was saying, because he's got a tattoo of a scorpion on his arm, he said, yeah, the tattoo of the scorpions comes from the motherland of Russia, where his heritage comes from.
Oh, nice.
He's looking for leg locks in this fight. He doesn't know any leg locks.
Sure.
He said he's a Sambo fighter with a 3-0 record.
Oh, okay.
How it all came about, it was just... Chris is one of those people, once he gets an idea in his head,
yeah,
nobody's going to tell him different.
Sure.
He's going to do it. He said to me one day, I want to have an MMA fight. I said, well, do 6 months of training, a year of training, then jump in. No, I'm going to speak to one of the promoters over here. Is called Adam Tay. He runs a promotion called FCC, Full Contact Contender.
Yeah.
Is probably one of the biggest in England at the moment.
Okay.
So we've got Cage Warriors, but that's local to Manchester.
Okay.
So he messaged Adam Tay. He said, I want to fight on your show. So Adam said, well, FCC might be a bit too big for you because you've not had any fights before. So go to one of my other promotions, which is a little bit smaller. Get the experience. If you win that, we've got a show in a couple of months' time. So that show is called ICE, which is ICE FC, which has grown so much. International Combat something.
Sure.
I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
So he told him to fight on that. So he fought a guy. I'll never remember his name. A guy from a gym called Daywalkers.
Okay.
Gaz Skikes, Skikes, he was called, something like that. Very good, very solid all-round fighter. So a couple of weeks before, they're giving this guy, and I'd seen one of this guy's fights before. And I said, I told him to just work on his stand-up, because Chris is a very good Thai boxer. So just work on your takedown defense, just work a bit on your ground game. I said, just find an MMA gym. He said, no, I'll be fine with my Thai boxing. So I ended up in doing his Thai boxing like he normally did. Then I think we went in the cage 4 times. So that was his fight preparation.
Wow.
He should have been fighting at 70 kilograms. But Chris being Chris, he didn't want to listen to my dieting advice. So he's eating all sorts. He did lose a lot of weight. He lost about 20 kilograms.
Wow. Okay.
But it was still over for about, I think it was 3 kilograms.
Okay.
In the fight. But the fight went ahead anyway, and it didn't go his way. But he did put up a pretty good fight for what he did. He's not had any more fights since then.
Okay.
He had this thing in his head. It's something he wanted to do.
Yeah.
A bucket list.
Sure.
Say.
Yeah.
And he did it, so it got. I mean, the result doesn't matter. It's actually getting ready to go into a fight, mental preparation.
Yeah.
That's actually harder than the actual fight itself. Actually walking to the cage.
Sure.
Walking to the ring. It's hard.
The only time I've ever been in the cage is for like photo ops or working with the local promotion. So more mad props to Chris, man. Like that's awesome that he got in there and checked off the bucket list maybe.
Yeah, that's it. What was a bit more impressive is he had no MMA training.
Yeah.
Apart from watching the UFC since who knows when.
Sure.
that was his only actual MMA training, and with the level of amateur guys these days, it doesn't really work like that. So
right.
It's a lesson for everyone, I suppose.
Yeah, for sure. So I did some Facebook stalking on you, and so what are you doing at Full Contact Contender over there? I saw that you said it's listed that you work there. Are you reffing over there?
No. I don't know how that's come on my Facebook profile.
Oh, okay.
No, I just do the reporting for them.
Oh, okay.
I've known Adam for a long time. Whether it's something he's done saying I work for him or...
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
I
awesome.
go to all the events. I really enjoyed being around MMA for years and years and going to all the events at UFC, Bellator, Obama. It gets a bit boring.
Yeah.
Sitting around for hours. But I actually really enjoy SCC.
Nice.
It's mostly local guys, so I know most of the people who's actually walking in the cage anyway. Sure. And I'm not saying that Adam lets me do what I want, but I can pretty much do what I want within the show because he knows I'm doing it for the benefit of the show rather than the benefit for me. So
yeah.
It's a good thing. No, so I don't actually work for him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how that's come on there.
Oh,
so,
that's awesome.
Just while we're on FCC, he's actually opening his own MMA gym.
Oh, nice.
To feed fighters through.
Okay.
I don't know too much about it, so I can't really say too much.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether I'm going to be slightly involved with that somehow.
Okay.
He sent me a brief message, but Adam's got 1,000,001 things to do every day, so he sends me a message and I don't hear of him for 2 months, and he says, "Oh, do you remember that thing we was talking about?"
yeah, for sure.
So apparently he's getting some. He's opening a gym and feeding some fighters through. So he's looks like he's going into the promotion of the fighters as well as his own show.
Okay, nice. That's awesome. That's awesome.
As I find out more on that.
For sure. Okay, yeah, let me know, man. I'll start pushing that on the top rated stuff. So I did see though that you were reffing at an Apocalypse fight series. You're doing some reffing. Yeah. How's that going?
Oh, that was a nightmare.
Oh, it was?
The show was amazing.
Yeah.
Right, let me tell you how that started. I know a guy, it's a jiu-jitsu black belt and ex-MMA fighter called Mad Jack McGee.
Okay.
He owns a gym called the Mad Hatters, one of the best gyms around. You can't ask for a better gym or a better coach than Jack McGee. He had his show on, it was a Saturday, in March sometime, I think it was, maybe February. He sent me a message on the day of the event. He said, "Can you referee tonight?" I said, yeah, sure, no problem. Bear in mind, this was 10 to 12.
Wow.
In the morning.
Okay.
So he sent me a message. "Can you referee tonight?" "Yeah, of course I can." "Just send me the address, I'll be there." So he sent me the address. I looked on Google Maps. It was a 5-hour drive away.
Oh, no.
So I said, what time does the show start?" He said, "Well, the first fight is 6 o'clock. I said, "It's 12 o'clock now. It's a 5-hour drive." I said, "What time do you want me to get there?" He said, 3 o'clock. He said, the rules meeting starts at 3 o'clock. Bear in mind, I was at work at this time. I was working at my dad's place. So anyway, I phoned my missus. I said, "Get your bag ready. We're leaving." She's still in bed because she worked the previous night. She said, "Where are we going?" I said, "I've not got time to tell you. Just be ready in 10 minutes. We've got to go." So she started panicking. I phoned down, so she can't say no. She can't say where we're going. Put the phone down.
Yeah.
We ended up getting there about 5:30. And it was the second event that they've ever done.
Okay.
Luckily. And the show that they put on for such a, I don't want to say small event, but an upcoming event, should we say. It was amazing. From the timing to the fighters were all prepared and all ready. The judges were experienced judges. Everything was right. Everything was there for them to succeed. So
wow.
They've asked me to do the rest of the shows. So
okay.
I'm sure it's going to be something you're going to be hearing about in a couple of years' time.
Sure.
But at the moment, they just growing. They're staying local with local fighters.
Yeah.
Building the brand. But same as everything, 5 years' time, they're going to be a big force within UK.
Is it a
UK
Pro-Am
anyway.
show?
Yeah, they normally have, I think, the first one that I refereed, they had 3 pro fights.
Okay.
And 15 amateur. But what they did, they mixed it up with grappling.
Oh, nice.
Boxing, and kickboxing, K1.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, it was a great show. It really was. It was a very well run show. And I was really happy to be a part of it.
Nice. And so how's your jiu-jitsu tournaments going? I always see you posting pictures of you at tournaments and stuff, man.
Oh, yeah, well, I got my brown belt in jiu-jitsu in November.
Okay. Congrats.
Thank you. It was actually a bit of a weird situation that after started training when I lived in Sweden, I've moved over to the UK now. I got my blue belt, my purple belt from my coach over there, Peter Blackwell. He sent me a message saying that Leo Vieira, the head guy at Checkmatch, is going to be doing a seminar that do I want to go over. So I said, sure, I'll definitely go over. I don't want to miss that. The flights from the UK to Sweden are maybe £50 or something. So it's not like it's just over an hour flight.
Oh, okay.
So I got the flight over and I got given the brown belt. Bear in mind, because I'm living in England now, I'm training under another coach called Steve Campbell at Stealth Jiu-Jitsu. This is my home gym.
Okay.
While I'm in the UK. So I thought it was a little bit awkward because I've been training there for a while, and he thought he was giving me. He was fine with it. It was completely fine. It was just it just felt a little bit awkward.
Sure.
They got the brown belts when I went to the seminar rather than over here. Yeah, so everything's going great. I love to compete. I do maybe 20 or 30 competitions a year.
Wow.
It's more of a mental thing for me, because if I think I have a long long layoff from jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I don't want to compete. I get fat. I get lazy.
Right.
I don't want to go train. So if I've got something lined up, I'm constantly training, constantly in shape. So it's good. Just quickly, I mentioned a story from December, which was a bit interesting.
Okay.
Tom Brees, you might have heard of him. He's in the UFC. He was in the welterweight division.
Okay.
He just moved up to the middleweight division. He should have been fighting in London, the UFC in London.
Yeah.
But yeah, pull out because of medical circumstances.
Sure.
Anyway, he felt that his grappling wasn't up to par to be in the UFC or to match some people in the UFC. So he put out an open challenge. Anyone in the UK, anyone in Europe, grappling only, no time limit. £250, which at the moment is about $350.
Okay.
Entry fee, wanted 8 people. I saw the post that he put on. Instantly I said, I'll compete.
Yeah.
Definitely. Put my name down.
Sure.
So it turned out I was the third person to sign up. The first person to sign up after Tom was a guy called Jamie Hughes. He's a very reputable brown belt. He's one of the Europeans. He's done well in the world. So there's 3 of us. It took another 5 days, which is so disappointing, to get the 8 people to sign up.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought it would be. I actually said to Tom, if you want to take my name off the list, if a bigger name comes forward, just take me off the list.
Sure.
And I just turned out to struggle to get the other 5 people. That didn't go well for me. I fought a guy called Lloyd Cooper, who's a leg lock and foot lock specialist, and he submitted me very, very quickly.
Oh, okay.
I played the wrong game. He grabbed hold of my foot and he just yanked it, and I screamed, and I played completely the wrong game.
Oh.
So, yeah, it wasn't the money.
Sure.
I went to compete.
Yeah, cool experience.
It was an amazing experience. It was in Tom's gym. It was kind of a old school vibe to it in a locker room fight, and
nice.
it was just amazing. Everyone had such a good time. One of the guys who originally signed up, he pulled out because he was really sick the week to the fight, so he didn't want to compete.
Okay.
Stand-in, someone who put the name on the reserve list, called Bradley Hill. He stepped in last minute and he actually won the thing. He beat Tom in the final.
Wow.
And he won the £2,000 prize money.
That's
so
awesome.
Yeah, so good for him. It was an amazing experience. They're actually doing something similar again, but they're turning it into more of a show rather than just 8 people turn up with your cash and fight. No time limit. Any submissions allowed.
Okay.
It was just an amazing experience. So, if I could do it again, I definitely would.
Yeah,
but it's got to be with those rules in the same environment, same thing. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. Really cool.
So what's next on your timeline, man? Do you have another tournament coming up, or any events that you're doing?
Yeah, I'm signed up for the Worlds in World Masters. I'm getting on a bit now in Vegas.
Okay.
I've got the British Open coming up. This will be the 9th year in a row that I've done the British Open.
Wow.
And I've never won a match at the British Open. I don't know what it is. Whether it's nerves, I'm just fighting the best guys out.
Sure.
I just can't win at the British Open, and it kills me.
Yeah.
It's the most prestigious event in the UK at the moment.
Okay.
By far. Maybe, I think they're expecting about 3,000 people this year.
Wow.
4,000 maybe, so it's huge.
Okay.
First time I did that, it was in a little sports hall with 2 mats.
Oh.
And it's grown. Yeah, I think there's a couple of hundred people there.
Wow.
Now it's grown and grown.
Okay.
And I still can't win a match there, so.
Hey, man, that's awesome that you keep going back, though. That's cool.
Yeah, I will. One day I will win it.
Yeah.
But I just need to win that first match. Once I win the first match, I don't know whether I get a mental block or I just get. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
One day I will win.
Okay, man, that's awesome. Well, keep me updated, dude. I'll get it up on Top Rated. So, the new website is going to be up here shortly. Probably at the time that I air this, the website will be up. But we've got a brand new logo that I sent you over there. But man, any new events that you got coming up, the FCC over there, man, anything that you're involved in, let me know, man. We'll push it out on Top Rated.
Yeah, we've got another one coming up Easter Sunday over here. It's called Budo.
Okay.
I referee on that one as well. That's a very good show, very well run show. So that's another one to look out for in a couple of years' time.
Okay.
It's a quick shout out. Yeah. Other than that, there's not really much happening over here.
Okay. Nice, man. Well, hey, dude, I wanted to say thank you so much for coming on, man, and man, just like taking the time to talk with me today. It's been awesome to actually see your face and talk with you. And after, since 2012, dude, we launched this thing, and it's been awesome, man. So,
well, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, any like sponsors that I know that because you're a sponsored Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter, right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm my gi sponsor is Raven.
Okay.
They're actually an Australian company.
Okay.
But they do these. I'm not going to say crazy designs, but like they do like Greek gods and the Vikings and along the lines of mythical creatures.
Okay.
And yeah, it's they're very cool. They're the biggest brand in Australia at the moment by far. They're moving over to the UK and they're starting to make a bit of movement over here. So
okay.
I think they've got 5 or 6 fighters in the US as well.
Yeah.
Who they sponsor. So hopefully they'll be going over there as well. So
I was just on their website yesterday. They actually have some really, really cool stuff, man, on there. But awesome. Yeah,
the designs aren't for everyone. The rash guards.
Right.
But there's a huge market for that stuff. So if you're into that, I'd definitely recommend going and looking at the website.
Okay.
I think they distribute them at BJJHQ.com.
Okay.
The Raven gear in America.
Nice.
I think they ship all over America.
Okay.
But you'll have to confirm that. I'm not 100% sure.
Nice. Awesome. Hey, man. Well, hey, again, thank you so much for talking with me this morning, dude. And when I air this, dude, I'll send you out a notice, and we can get this pumped up. Probably another couple weeks before we launch that actually live. But man, thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Anytime, like I've got loads to talk about. If you need something else or about the year, just give me a shout. I'll definitely jump back on for you.
You got it, man. Hey, thanks so much, dude. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. All right.
All right.
See you soon.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.